Hello and welcome to Oweleketv. I am Edikan Michael. The news headlines. Governor Mufwang addresses appeal court verdict as a momentary setback. SERAP 35 others sue Tinubu for appointing APC loyalists into INEC. NAF bombs BokoHaram's commanders' hideouts in Kaduna. And the foreign scene, China welcomes Arab and Muslim foreign ministers for talks on ending the war in Gaza. In sports, angry fans slams Eagles' poor performance against Zimbabwe. Welcome back. Governor Caleb Mufwang of Plateau State has described the verdict of the appeal court that nullified his election as a temporary setback. The governor said this in a statement by his Director of Press and Public Affairs, Mr. Gambere, issued on Sunday in Jos. It was recalled that the appellate court on Sunday set aside the judgment of the Governorship Election Tribunal that upheld the election of Mufwang as governor. It declared Dr. Netowe of All Progressive Congress winner of the governorship election. The governor noted that the judgment will not deter his plans of repositioning the state towards steady growth and development. Mufwang expressed strong optimism that his mandate will be restored, adding that his legal team will immediately file an appeal at the Supreme Court. The governor further appealed to the citizens of the state to be law-abiding, adding that the judgment is a temporary setback. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, and 34 concerned Nigerians have filed a lawsuit against President Bola Tinubu over the appointment of 4 members of All Progressive Congress and allies of high-ranking politicians as new resident electoral commissioners for the Independent National Electoral Commission. The Senate had earlier confirmed the appointment of 7 out of 10 newly appointed recs for INEC. The alleged APC members appointed as recs include those from Akwa Ibom, Edo, Lagos, and Rivers State. In a suit filed last Friday at the Federal High Court in Lagos, the plaintiff are seeking an order setting aside the nomination, confirmation, and appointment of the alleged APC members as recs for INEC for being unconstitutional, unlawful, null, void, of no effect. The plaintiff are also seeking an order of mandamus to compel President Tinubu and Senate President Godswill Akpabio to remove the alleged APC members as recs for INEC, in line with Section 157 of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended. In a suit, the plaintiffs are arguing that the status, powers, independence of INEC and the impartiality which its act and its seen is to be allowed to act are fundamental to the integrity of Nigeria's election and effectiveness of citizens' democratic rights. Several terrorists were killed during an on-air operation conducted by the Air Commandant of Operation in the Baji local government area of Kaduna State. The operation was carried out following an intelligence report that a terrorist kingpin identified as Boderi and its members was at the location. The Director of Public Relations and Information, Nigerian Air Force Air Commodore Edward, said in a statement on Sunday that air operations were successful, prompting the service to embark on another operation targeted at Boderi's brother. He said the 2 brothers were responsible for several attacks and communities in the state and its environs. He said that Nigerian Air Force aircraft under operation have sustained airstrikes against terrorists operating in the northwest and north-central region of the country, leading to the decimation of several terrorist elements at Sunani Toga, Ibadan local government area of Kaduna State. Members of the Judiciary Staff Union in Osun State on Monday locked entrance to the Osun State High Court in Osobo in protest against Chief Judge Adepo Ojo and the management of the activities of the judiciary in the state. The protesting workers, led by Bengal Ludere, prevented movement into the premises, armed with placards with inscriptions such as "Judiciary staff deserve better. We're tired of operations and stagnation, and unlawful suspension of judiciary staff without recourse to the Judiciary Service Commission is barbaric, among others, accused Ojo of refusal to pay wardrobe allowances of workers in the last 3 years. We'll go on a break, and once we're right back, we'll continue with the news. Don't go away.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. In the foreign scene, China's top diplomats welcomed 4 Arab foreign ministers and the Indonesian one to Beijing on Monday, saying his country would work with our brothers and sisters in the Arab and Islamic world to try to end the war in Gaza as soon as possible. The ministers from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, the Palestinian Authority, and the Indonesia choose to start a tour of world capitals in Beijing, a testament to both China's growing geopolitical influence and its long-standing support to the Palestinians. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Jun told the foreign diplomat that the decision to start in Beijing shows their high level of trust in its nation. China has long backed the Palestinians and been quick to denounce Israel over its settlement in the occupied territories. However, China does having growing economic ties with Israel. Saudi Arabia Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Outset called for an immediate ceasefire and the entry of humanitarian aid and relief to the Gaza Strip. In the world of entertainment, the winners of the 2023 Billboard Music Awards were announced on Sunday, November 19, 2023. Nigerian music stars Rema and Burna Boy made history as they won awards in the inaugural Afrobeat categories. Rema and American pop star Selena Gomez won the Best Afrobeat Song of the Year for the collaboration Calm Down. Rema, in his acceptance speech, said, "The honor for Calm Down is a celebration of unity and the global domination of Afrobeat," and gave a shout-out to Selena Gomez, Marvin Records, Josie Wall, as well as the amazing fans who supported all the way to the point. Selena Gomez, in his acceptance speech, appreciated everyone for the award. In sports, following another unimpressive performance against Zimbabwe in the 2026 World Cup qualifier, some fans have once again slammed the Super Eagles, labeling their display a shameful outing. Just Pesero Men's put up an underwhelming performance as they labor to a 1-1 draw against the Warriors in the second game of the qualifiers. The draw means the Eagles have just 2 points from a possible 6 points, having drawn their first game against the lowly ranked Lesotho aside at the Gospel Akpabio Stadium in Uyo on Thursday. Pesero made 6 changes from the side that drew to the Crocodiles, with Nathan Teller making his debut for Nigeria, while Olani, Bruno Onyemachi, Joe Aribo, Moses Simon, and Cherum were all named in the starting 11. However, the Eagles were at the back foot, unlike in their games against Lesotho, where they were dominant, but despite not being in total control, they had a good chance to score in the 15 minutes. But debutant Teller failed to conjure a cross, and Zimbabwe cleared their lines. Pesero's continuous faith in Francis Zohar backfired after Walthamus 35 free kick beat the goalkeeper to hand the Warriors a lead in the 26th minute. The 3-time African champions thought they had won a penalty after Zimbabwean goalkeeper Bernard Duvan mishandled the ball in the box, but the referee awarded an indirect free kick. And just before we go, a recap of the major headlines. Governor Mufang addresses appeal court verdicts as a momentary setback. SERAP 35 orders sue Tinubu for appointing APC loyalists into INEC. NAF bombs BokoHaram's commanders' hideouts in Kaduna. And the foreign scene, China welcomes Arab and Muslim foreign ministers for talks on ending the war in Gaza. In sports, angry fans slams Eagles' poor performance against Zimbabwe. That's a package on a news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Oweleketv. Our website is oweleketv. I am Edikan Michael. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful day.